And now, sports with Joey Dubois.
The battle for the 4A championship here in District 5 continues tomorrow, but tonight, a champion crowned in District 6. 21-2 Hillcrest hosting Blackfoot for a spot in the state tournament. Knights fans making it tough on Blackfoot. First quarter, Javante King cooking off the dribble, sinks the pull-up three to put the Broncos up one early on. Now it's Cooper Kessler for Hillcrest, slowing it down and getting inside. A strong finish with the left hand, then stumbles right into your living room. Knights retake the lead. More from him. Ridiculous crossover up top, gets the separation, driving to the cup, laying it up and in for two more. He had 23, Hillcrest taking control. On the other end, Chase Cannon gets it in the corner, puts it on the deck and pulls up for the mid-range for a couple of points. Now what about the other Kessler? Here's Kobe Kessler, pulling up from deep on the break. The tray falls for the junior, and Hillcrest is up 9. Blackfoot hitting the boards. First shot is no good, but Colby Bodkin corrals it. The sophomore finds Court Capson for the easy two. Now here's the defense. Isaac Davis for Hillcrest. He says, get that out of here, almost hitting the rim with his head. I hate when that happens to me. Now Davis working on the other end, channeling Dirk Nowitzki off 1 foot, rolls around for the bucket. Now at the end of the first half, Miles Toussaint gets it. With just seconds to go, he lets it fly from the parking lot, and it falls. It's not enough, though. Hillcrest wins the district title and moves on to state 65-40 your final. Tomorrow night is round 4 of Pocatello versus Century. After Century won both regular season matchups handily, Pokey stunned the D-backs in the district playoffs last week. They meet once again in the double elimination tournament tomorrow at 7 in the pit at Pokey High. Now, if Pokey wins again, Century season is over. But if the D-backs pull it out, the teams meet again for round 5 on Saturday. That's because Pokey is currently undefeated in the tournament. Century surviving yesterday with a dominant win over Preston in the Snake Pit. We'll have your highlights from the entire game here on KPVI tomorrow night. The United States Football League held the first round of its inaugural draft yesterday. The USFL striving to coexist beside the National Football League. Shea Patterson was the first overall pick to the Michigan Panthers, who are led by former NFL head coach Jeff Fisher. The league set to kick off its inaugural season in April, acting as an alternative to the NFL during the league's offseason. Now, while it shares a name with the USFL from the 80s, there is no legal connection between the leagues. You can check out the USFL action right here on KPVI beginning in April. Golfer Phil Mickelson is apologizing for comments over a reported Saudi-backed golf tour while saying they were off the record. Author Alan Shipnuck quoted Mickelson for his upcoming book as saying he would consider joining the proposed league, saying Saudi money has finally given players the leverage they need to change things about the PGA. Mickelson is also quoted as saying disparaging things about Saudi Arabia's human rights record and asserting the kingdom killed journalist Jamal Khashoggi. Mickelson says the comments were off the record, which the author has denied, and he says they were shared out of context and without his consent. But Mickelson also says he used words he sincerely regrets that do not reflect his true feelings or intentions. That'll do it for sports. Back to you, Misty.
All right, thank you very much, Joey.